guys! In this video we will test together a new foundation by Maybelline and I will use the Dream Satin liquid. This is a new formula. It contains moisturizing serum and hyaluronic acid. It also has LSF 13. I got mine in the shade 20. It claims to provide up to 12 hours of moisture and a naturally radiant complexion. I have dry and sensitive skin, so we will see how this foundation will work on me. I will also do some check-ins and a wear test at the end of the video, so we will see if this is actually long-lasting. As always, don't forget to subscribe to get notified for my latest videos, and without further ado, let's get started with the review. So I'm wearing my flower ears, looking good, and I will zoom you in. For primer, I will use the Prime and Fine by Catrice Cosmetics. This is a pore refining anti-shine base, mattifying, long-lasting, oil-free. So I always use the same primer on my foundation reviews, so I will be sure that the foundation didn't work for me. And the reason that I use this one is because it actually makes my foundations last longer. It doesn't do anything for my pores, but it is actually anti-shine. I like that it doesn't make my skin tight, and it is also mattifying. Let's start with our foundation, and on half of my face I will use a sponge and on the other half a brush. This way we will see if the foundation is blended easy with sponges and brushes. So I will use the Miracle Complexion Sponge by Real Techniques, and this reminds me a lot of the Beauty Blender. They are the same soft, I think, and I also think they soak up the same amount of product. I prefer the pink one, but I couldn't find it, so I bought this one again. So about the container, it is a little difficult to pull out only the cap. This one will also be removed if you're not careful, and you'll have a foundation fountain all over your beauty room, your table. So about the consistency, as you can see, it reminds me a lot of moisturizers. It is very soft but not liquidy. So with only one pump, I cannot apply it all over my face. I will apply some more. So I think the problem is with the pump. It doesn't allow a lot of product to get out. It has a very mild scent. It reminds me soap. This is a little bit darker than my skin tone, but not a lot. We can make it work. This is the first layer. The coverage is very sheer. I don't see full coverage. This is 2 pumps of the foundation. It feels very lightweight on the skin, but it didn't cover anything. I can still see my red spots, my freckles, veins, everything. On the other half of my face, I will apply the foundation with a synthetic brush by BH Cosmetics. I will also try to apply 2 pumps of product. It doesn't have any viscosity. It doesn't move, but it's not thick. I have a fresh new pimple here. It applies very easy with a brush too. You can see the strikes of the brush, but if you just tap the product, you can blend them and they will not be visible anymore. With a brush you have a fuller coverage. You know, the sponges always soak up more product than bristles. It covers the redness that I have, but not the veins. It covers a little bit my freckles. I can still see my red spots that I have, and as I can see, it doesn't oxidize, or maybe it does just a little bit, but it's not very visible and it doesn't look orange. I will apply a second layer on this half with the sponge and on this half with my brush, so we can see if this is also buildable. With the second layer we get a fuller coverage. It covered my freckles, my redness that I have around my cheeks always, also my veins that they are very blue-green vibrant color. I also like that it doesn't define the fine lines. It feels very weightless on the skin. You don't feel that you have foundation on the skin, and I think it makes my skin more moisturized, but we will see after a few hours. Maybe this is a placebo effect. It was very easily blendable with both the tools. Also, it was easy to build the foundation. With only tapping motions, you can easily blend your foundation with a flat synthetic brush, and you will not have any visible lines of the bristles. It looks like a little bit darker, so I think it oxidizes, but very little. It's not very noticeable. So about some little red pimples that I had, they are not so visible, but they are not fully covered also. You can still see this one, that it is very fresh. And if you want to cover them even better, you can use the Master Camo Color Correcting Pen, also by Maybelline. This is in green for the red spots. But I will not use any of the correcting pens for this video. You can see how I use this in my Valentine's makeup tutorial. I will link it in the description box below. I also explain a little bit about color correction. If you think that you want to learn more, I can do a separate video, and let me know in the comments below if you would like to see something like that. For concealer, I will use a Fit Me concealer by Maybelline in the shade 10. And I will blend it with my Real Technique sponge. Me loving it. Ba-da-pam-pam-pam. Okay, so before I set it with powder, it is a little bit sticky, so we will not need a lot of powder, and I love that in a foundation. For powder, I will use a fixing powder by Art Deco Cosmetics. I use it in almost all of my videos. I know that it works very well with a lot of my foundations, so I will also use it for this video as well. I didn't need a lot of powder to set the foundation, and it still feels very lightweight on the skin. About the coverage of the foundation, this is not the full coverage because with 2 layers I have a medium coverage, and I don't want to apply more product on my skin to make it fuller coverage. I will continue with the rest of my makeup, and I will see you in just one sec. Hi guys, so it's been 4 hours and let's see what happened with our foundation. My skin looks radiant, glowy but not greasy, and I like that. It's not sticky, it looks very healthy. I don't feel anything on my skin, it's very lightweight. I don't have any weird patches. I also was able to blend on top of the foundation my contouring and my blush very easy. The only thing that I have noticed is that I have some creases on the side of my nose. It's very minimal and it's not so noticeable. You can see my fresh red spot that I have here, but I don't mind that. Most likely is because of the cold weather. I also did my hair. This is a messy, wavy hair tutorial that I will upload on Thursday, so don't forget to subscribe to get notified. And for my eye makeup, I have used some eyeshadows by Essence. Most likely I will post this video on Tuesday, so don't forget to check those videos. And yeah, so until now I really like the foundation and how it feels on my skin, the finish that I have, and I will see you in a couple of hours with the final wear test. Hi guys, so it's been 5 more hours and let's do our final wear test. I am very shiny all over my face. My blush and my contouring are the same. I don't have any weird patches. I would prefer if it wasn't so shiny, but this is what it says. It is a moisturizing foundation. It still feels very nice on the skin and lightweight. It is a little bit sticky. You can fix that with some tissues and a little bit of powder. It doesn't disappear my pores. Also, if you have dry skin like me, this is very comfortable to wear and also didn't irritate my skin, which happens a lot of times. My waves are looking much better now. So that completes this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have already tested this foundation by Maybelline, and also let me know if you liked it and what is your skin type. If you found this video informative or entertaining, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!